and you can't take the fame, you're just offline and at your homeboard. Stupid boy, you're Stormzy, you shouldn't be pulling up at no doors. But when my
wow, he's still shouting him there. Well, YouTube, welcome back! How are we feeling? Are we feeling blessed? Of course we're blessed, we've got a roof over our heads. We've got air in these lungs, you know what I'm saying? So, what is all this? So, what did we have in the past? Chip and Bugsy were going at it. Stormzy and Wiley were going at it. Now what do we have? Chip is going after Stormzy. I presume. I don't know. I was scrolling on Facebook and I seen Chip's just dropped 2 diss tracks against Stormzy. I'm guessing this is one of them. Maybe. Let's listen. Let's find out. You know what I mean? So, 2 things need to happen right now. Before we even get started. 1, if you're new, scroll down, smack that subscribe button, and welcome to the channel. Little heart there for you. You've just done it, haven't you? You haven't? Can you do it, please? 2, I'm going to press a button and something magical over here is going to happen. You ready? So, Chip, Flowers. Not heard it. Let's dive in, see what it's all about. Mixtape coming soon. Don't forget. So he's got a full mixtape coming out. Okay, I can his beat. Oh, he's at the garage again.
I know where you live too, but that is not the point of this. Pull out, catch me lacking, plan failed, there's no avoiding this. Don't know what you heard about Essex, but it's calm, dog. And they ain't used to black people screaming down the car park. So let me ask you this, Mr. Roadman, cause you don't get the program. It seems like you
that's definitely at Stormzy, that, isn't it? He was, back in the day, he used to call himself the Roadman, didn't he?
Wanna lose it all. If my program, it seems like you wanna lose it all. If my niggas pull up at your gate, screaming, shouting down the place, who the fuck you think your neighbor's gonna call? Picky choosy gangster, don't know why you think this.
You see the way the blues come on then? Blues and twos. You're saying, listen, if my boy show up at your gaff, your neighbor's gonna be like, oh my god, there's a lot of people here! You know what I mean? That's what he's saying. Isn't it? It's gotta be, you went blue.
You think your neighbor's gonna call? Pick and choose a gangster, don't know why you think you're so hard. But millionaire does the ride outs in his own car. Lamborghini truck, nice one, reverse and go yard. For all the indirects you hear, I hope you go to all the yards. The niggas you were with ain't from your bit, so what's the link now? Now you got outsiders in your ship, soon to sink now. If you know what's good for your life, just de-link them and stick with Ed Sheeran, he gon' tell you about Chip's pen.
Yeah. So it definitely is at Stormzy, because Stormzy did do the collab thing with Ed Sheeran, which was a banger, by the way. I don't know if y'all remember that one. That was a banger. I wasn't expecting it because it was already a released track of Ed Sheeran's, wasn't it? And then next thing you know, Stormzy was on it. And I remember hearing like, oh, he's jumping on it for some clout, but when it actually, people heard it for the first time, they're like, wah! Wah! You know what I mean? But yeah, it's definitely aimed at Stormzy. So what's Stormzy done then? Does any of you guys know? What's Stormzy done to get Chip all rattled up? You know? Question is, we remember Bugsy Malone and Chip having problems. Do you think Bugsy Malone and Stormzy are going to link for a fucking diss track against him? Think about it.
On the day that people marching out, cause Black Lives Matter, you're trying to slide out. I said your verse was like, what's the matter? What's wrong? Sent you my address, I love. 2 days later, trying to pull up with your tugs. What type of packet is you want? Gave you a chance to spin me on the tune beside me. You objected, I said cool and God bless and kept it moving. But it seems you won't be satisfied unless you see a shooting. Can you believe this is the same boy that does the gospel music? Lord, he was broken and you fixed him. Can you save him once again? And tell every gangster with him they can't save him from this pen. It's about goats and kings, this is not about ends. But just in case you all forgot, it's Northside. Goat means the greatest of all time, to me that's Jay-Z. I see you trying to play him down in interviews, you crazy? Okay, you got money now, but still you got no wave B. Me, I thought she broke your heart, I know it was ways G. King just means a ruler of an independent land, so why you so offended? Cause you're not a king to me, fam, when you ain't done half the work or inherited that shit from right above. So maybe you just say it cause it works, or maybe cause you isn't on your world tour and you can't take the fame, you're just offline and at your home board. Stupid boy, you're Stormzy, you shouldn't be pulling up at no doors, but when my
wow, he's still shouting him there.
On your world tour and you can't take the fame, you're just offline and at your home board. Stupid boy, you're Stormzy, you shouldn't be pulling up at no doors, but when my grabbed the kitchen, you weren't trying to go forward and so forth. All of this just because of ways, and I don't know. I can't lie, used to think he's safe, but I don't know. Is he a driller or a gangster rapper? I don't know. He said use his Pentas gang, but now we pulling up at homes. Ooh, niggas is emotional, you're not my ex, miss me. Anybody coming to take my life's coming with me. I'ma serve you humble pie and teach you about your history. I can't count on one hand how much man have dissed me.
A lot of people have dissed him, let's be honest. Yeah, you got quite a few haters. You know. Question is, like I said, do you reckon Stormzy and Bugsy are gonna link? Like, even though, which one was it? Was it Stormzy Shut Up? That whole track was apparently, this is what I heard when it dropped, I don't know if it's true, but apparently Stormzy Shut Up, that was aimed at Bugsy. You know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting because Bugsy does have beef with him. Bugsy Malone. So are they going to link? That would be insane. I know Stormzy's got his own back. You know, we're seeing him go against Wiley. We're seeing that. You know. Oh, I'm getting chills thinking about Bugsy and Stormzy linking up. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to be certain, but, you know, there's always a chance.
Can't count on one hand how much man have dissed me. I thought it's Black Lives Matter, what you saying? Mine don't, let's catch him before he touches my wide. You know I'm cold, right today, March tomorrow. It's confusing at this rate, it's like I'm black and he's black, but in a way darker place. Fake ass activists, stop it, you're hardly Tupac. Jesus didn't die to save us all for you to do that. Said you're gonna finish me, bar for bar on the world stage, but when it's sticky, I'm the blue tack or the super glue. You heard I got tunes for you, then trust me, that was super true. Pulling up with strangers, boy, it's just between me and you. I said on here this, when my bro gets home, I pray don't do time again. What did you want him to do to you when he's on license for a napping? What was you gonna pop smoke me if I was lacking? Every year a new Judas, now it's you imagine. Seize up, cool, calm, collective, not erratic. Know your role, know your lane, furthermore stay in your place. They could've done a Gucci Mane if we was ever in the States. I would rather fill a page than tell my nigga fill his gauge. Cause trust me, I prefer it when he's here, don't want him in a cage. Imagine me falling out with rappers, sharing their addresses. I could name 3 in-betweeners that would sure be stressing. Finish who, on what mic? I got Mike stressing, birthplace, Shellington, Crescent, Kings get beheaded,
Ooh. Oh my God. Kings get beheaded. If you know your history, that's true. Kings do get beheaded back in the day. Fuck. He weren't heavy on his lyrics. Like, nothing made me go, whoa, damn, shit. Nothing made me do that. But there were bars there. I think this was a diss track, but it weren't a heavy diss track. It was more like just a, it's a diss track. You know? It's going to be interesting to see what comes next. Personally, I'd be so hyped if Stormzy and Bugsy link for the diss. You know, can these settle down the swords? Because they both got a thing against Chip. That would be insane. But if not, we know Stormzy can hit back. from what he did to Wiley. You know? Dang. Guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. You know what I mean? I read that stuff. But bars, beat, flow, would you listen to it again? You'd listen to it again just in the sense of try to catch up, remember who said what. This would never make your Spotify list. It's just a diss track. The bars were there. They were there. They weren't really any heavy hitters. I didn't feel like there was anything that really stood out. There was some bars, but they weren't like, you know what I mean? No. His flow was nice. That beat was nice. So what do we think? Do we rate it or do we hate it? If it was a lot harder, I wouldn't have to think about this. Like, no offense to you. If somehow or somewhere you were watching this, I very much doubt it. But if he was a lot harder, I'd be like, bang! There's a diss track. Yeah. I'm going to rate it, give it a thumbs up. It weren't a heavy diss track. I didn't feel anyway. You know, some of you guys out there might be like, yeah, that was shit. You know what I mean? But me personally, it was a decent diss track. But I'm going to stop rambling. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. I will see you all on the flip side. Take care.